From junior high or elementary school or high school, you know, what kind of a guy is Andy? I think a lot of people would talk about the fact that he's a little awkward, he can be stubborn, he has kind of a funny, weird laugh. But also I think a lot of people would say that he's really smart. He's a very smart guy.
Yeah?
Yeah. So smart. And he only has 2 best friends.
Hey!
But I think because he's so smart, because of that, he really has this inquisitive, curious nature. And Mr. Chan, I don't know what kind of questions Andy asked you guys growing up, but like, growing up with Andy, he's asked me the weirdest questions, like things that I didn't even know could be questions. So Alex and I, we would take Andy to baseball games. So we forced him to buy baseball tickets. He didn't even like baseball. We dragged him along, and he'd ask us the randomest questions. Like, why are there 9 innings? Why are there 3 outs? 3 strikes, 4 balls, like why? And the answer to a lot of these questions would just be like, I don't know. That's just the way it's always been done. And then to him, that would never be enough. Of course, he'd have his follow-on questions like, why? Why? Like, because that's the rule. Why? Why is that the rule? Anyway, so I realized that in order to hang out with Andy, in order to have a conversation with Andy, you really need to be prepared with data and facts, logic. And if you disagree with Andy and you want to argue with him about something, then you really need to have your facts and data straight. And even then, most of the times, even when your facts and data are straight and you have your logic, it's really hard to change his mind. Which is why it was really funny when the night that he met Quan, all of that really went out the window. And when he saw Quan, it was like just love at first sight. And I think from the moment he was introduced to her, he was just like, whoa. And I remember later on in the night, she came up to us and she had a glass of water in her hand. She's like, hey, you guys need to hydrate. I guess because she's a nutritionist or a dietitian. Me and Michael were like, okay, you mean drink water. But Andy's like, oh, she said hydrate. The cutest thing.
She's the one.
And I really think once you met her, he just had no doubts, and like all of his questions just went away. And for those of us that have known Andy for a long time, like that's very out of character for him. And he's not really that aggressive of a guy, but I really felt like you just pursued Quan with like such relentless energy. You basically just wouldn't take no for an answer.
She wanted me, okay?
Okay. She was busy with school, right? And I think that's why I can really see that the 2 of them are perfect for each other. I think Quan, you're the only one who really understands Andy's intricacies and really appreciates him for who he is. I mean, not that we don't.
We don't.
And I know you guys put in a lot of hard work in your relationship, going long distance. Andy's actually afraid of flying, so he had to drive down to LA. But really, I think all of us, we just really wish you guys the best. Quan, I hope that you love Sunnyvale, because, you know, you need to get comfortable here, because you guys might be here for a while. But seriously, to Quan's family, I just want to tell you guys, like, Andy's the best guy. I know he loves Quan with all his heart. And in spite of all the things that you may have heard, like, he really loves her with all his heart. He's a really good guy. And it really couldn't be any more happy for him than we are today. So if you all raise a glass, propose a toast to Quan and Andy. Many years of love and happiness.